time in everyone's lives. So let me give you a little background, and then maybe I'll give you two challenges, right? You didn't think this would be any homework assignment, but why not? So first, as the Honorable Minister talked about 2047, the goal is for India to become a middle-income country and a leader in science, right? That's a very important part of our vision going forward. To be a leader in science is not just that we have great science that nobody knows about, but that we have great science that is converted to something that is good for the individual and for society. And we've had a lot in India, and especially recently, we have become accustomed to doing things that no one has done before, which gives us a lot of confidence that we can do it. For example, Aadhaar was something nobody had done before. You're all familiar with it. UPI, I'm sure you're all using your phones to pay for things. UPI is more integrated into the Indian economy than it is in the US or Europe. Okay, we are among the world's leaders in doing it. What we did in CoWIN in terms of the CoWIN app, which was designed in India, done in 60 days, and actually had some 700 million people on it, nobody's been able to do. And many countries wanted to do that. Many of you might have relatives or friends in the US. I don't know if you've seen their CoWIN. Have you seen their CoWIN certificate? It is a little piece of paper that looks like the very, very old ration card that people used to have. When I came back, I had 2 Pfizer shots there. I came back and I sent it down to the stationery shop because I wanted it laminated. I didn't want to lose it. And he said, "Sir, do you want me to make some more of these? These are so easy to copy. I'll make a few more for you. Just give me the names you want on it." Whereas our CoWIN app prints out a certificate that is impossible to duplicate. And if you actually look on the QR code, you will get where your shots were taken, anywhere in the world if you put it on the QR code. So we've now developed a history of doing science and creating breakthroughs that help in our development. And I think this is very important. This is why this leadership in science is important. You all are all extraordinarily smart scientists, otherwise you wouldn't be here. But have we pushed that to the point where that science is being used to help develop the country, to help develop companies, to help develop the technology, and help us get to becoming a middle-income country? And I think that is the real challenge that each of you have. So let me give you a couple of those kinds of challenges that include both leadership and communication, and see how you can apply it in what you do. I don't know which area people are from, so I'll just give you a couple of challenges. We were at the GIS Institute earlier today, the National Institute for Geospatial Technology, NIGST. And they are training people on how to use the best images from ISRO and others, and drones, so that they can map things, etc., right? So let me ask any of you here, has anyone used Google Maps? Okay, who has not used Google Maps? See, nobody wants to raise that, okay. Did anyone teach you to use Google Maps? Okay. Who doesn't use WhatsApp? Did anyone teach you to use WhatsApp? No, actually we do it. And there's a whole series of these. And in a sense, this is broader communications. Communications is the ability to make people understand a complex scientific subject and do something with it. The technology behind WhatsApp and the technology behind Google Maps is very complicated. And in the past, we would develop that technology and feel great, that we have some fantastic things that are at the back of the engine. But really, to make a difference, you'd have to figure out how can I communicate this so that 1 billion people can use it and really learn something from it and improve their daily lives. So I call it, can we skill people without skilling them? And in the things that you do, can we do things that would make whatever it is that you're doing, start pushing people in terms of development and make it easy for everyone to use so that we can actually use it very, very quickly. And today it's possible to do that. So when we talk about communications, it is not just, can I communicate my idea? It is, can I communicate it in a way that everyone can use it? And I think those are the kinds of challenges, I think, that we are fully capable of doing. Any of you use Book My Show? An app called Book My Show? 100% developed in India. All the technology and all the UI UX for it is done in India. Make My Trip? Anyone? 100% done in India. Right? So I think we have the ability, we have the knowledge to do not just the engineering that goes on in the back of these things and the science, but in a sense communicate it to people so that we can improve their lives. So I think the purpose of this program is really, I'll just take a little bit of an issue with Honorable Minister. It is not to make you better administrators. It is to make you better leaders. To be better leaders, you have to understand administration so that you don't fall afoul of it. But the idea is to create leaders. Leaders change things. Leaders leave things better. They'll make lives of other people better. And so if we can, in fact, get those concepts to everyone, and all of you start acting like leaders in science and communicate what can be done, we will in fact have improved the lives of our 1.4 billion people, and we will get through Amrit Kal to 2047 as a developed nation. Thank you.
Like cheyandi, share cheyandi. For more information, subscribe and stay tuned to ITTV.